Food doesn't have to be the enemy. I remember when I was in the throes of binge eating and emotional eating, like on an almost daily basis. And when I say emotional eating, I mean specifically stress eating. Like that was my thing. If I was stressed out for any reason, I immediately went to food. Like that was my coping mechanism. That was how I soothed myself, right? By eating. And so when I was in the midst of that, when I used to do that, I remember thinking, I hate food. Like, I wish I could just not eat. I wish I could survive without food. And that was because I felt powerless around food. I felt like I had no control. I couldn't control myself to stop eating. And I would try doing things like I would try to not keep certain foods in the house, right? Like make sure like certain trigger foods, those are the foods that I would like most often gravitate towards, specifically sweet treats, okay? Anything like cake, cookie, chocolate, you get it, right? That was my thing. That was my go-to. So I would try to keep those foods out of the house, but it didn't matter. And if you're someone who struggles with food and overeating and possibly even binge eating, like this might sound familiar. Because it didn't matter if those foods weren't in the house. I was going to find whatever was there. I mean, I can remember binging on stale crackers. I would shovel handfuls of my kids' Teddy Grahams in my face after they went to bed. This is when they were little. And the thought was, if only I didn't need food to survive, maybe then I would find some freedom from this, find some relief. And that's what makes the overeating cycles almost a little extra sinister, because we need food to survive. It just makes it more challenging. So long story short, let me wrap this up. I didn't need to avoid food, okay? That wasn't the solution. Getting rid of food, all the food, wasn't going to fix this problem. I needed to learn to figure out how to change the way I was thinking about food and myself and like turn it so that I could take my power back. Like I needed to get in the driver's seat of the situation instead of food running the show. And I did that in a variety of ways. And one of the ways was by understanding my triggers. Not the food triggers, although that's important, but understanding the triggers that were driving me to eat. The physical triggers, the emotional triggers, and the mental mindset triggers. Because once I could see those triggers, once I was aware of them, I could then start putting plans in place to work through them, to see them when they were happening, and to start making a different choice. It's really about being onto yourself. That awareness is what's going to help you start to make shifts. And it's not going to happen overnight, okay? It's going to take some time. Patience is an important piece to overcoming any overeating cycle. And I share a lot about the triggers in the latest guide that I created, which you can get on the link in my profile. It's called Break the Overeating Cycle, and it's for anybody who struggles with food, overeating, emotional eating, binge eating. Grab it.